So, hopefully everybody is having a wonderful time so far. I mean, I haven't done anything to make sure that we have a wonderful time. So, I don't know why I don't know what would have changed. I don't know what would have changed. Wait, you know what? Hold on. I just realized something. I am a dummy. I will be back in just a second because I am what you would call an idiot. I shall be back in 2 seconds. No. Nobody's missed anything. I just made a dumb. I realized that the shirt I was wearing had a thing on it from eating, and I wanted to go ahead and take care of that real quick. So instead, I am in a polo because that's more professional, right? Professionalism, professionalism. That is where we are. That's what we do. This is why when you spot a search, you throw a Pokeball immediately. Whew, it is getting quite chilly in the house. My feet are currently in one of the cat beds because that is more warm than the cold floor. That was definitely not a professional stream. Definitely not. I am the farthest thing from professional. In fact, in my desperate attempts to make sure that I can do this stream without the pain and everything else, I am also running with a massage pillow because my back is just splitting. It is not feeling good. Yeah, you're right. I can't say GIF right. Fucking, what are you, a graphic artist? Get out of here. If you say it is GIF, I disregard whatever opinion you have after that point. That is the bar. That is the one ad hominem that I can use, and it is perfect. It is not fallacious. It is fine. You say GIF, then you're wrong. For multiple reasons. For one, if you say GIF and you're not talking about the peanut butter, that's the only time you should be talking about it. And two, if you just think it's pronounced that way anyway, then I just say you're wrong. I just say you're wrong. Oh, yeah, no, disregard that. I'm not awesome. That one's also a lie. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Don't you like graphic interchange format? Isn't it great? Aren't graphics just amazing? Ooh. That felt good. Had to get that popped real quick. So, hopefully everybody is having a wonderful time so far. Also, I do not miss JPEGs. I do not miss JPEGs. PNGs are superior to JPEGs in practically every way. Fuck JPEGs. I understand that the person who created graphic interchange format says it's pronounced GIF. I also understand that if he wanted to pronounce it that way, he's also wrong. Fuck him. Not JPEGs, it's gaypegs. Just upgrade to 16 terabytes of RAM and 20 gigabits per second draw ban and use bitmaps. Oh my god. Everybody use your .bmps. I also made a huge mistake. I forgot to refill my drink before starting, so I guess I'm going to do today on ice cubes. Because I don't want to walk away from the stream again. I think that's the last of it. I think it's the last of it. I'm gonna do the stream on ice cubes. No drink, no liquid refreshment, only solids can go down this throat. Oh, that may not have been the best way of saying that. There might have been a few better ways of saying that. Raz is sick. I'm not asking Raz to get me a drink. Raz is not feeling well. How's it going, Ginger Bob? Things are going well. Oh, for those who do not know, over on Ginger Bob's channel, I'm actually going to be talking about a Simpson episode as soon as I get a chance to sit down and record my bit for that. So if that is a thing that y'all are interested in, please go ahead and sub to Ginger Bob because I will be appearing over there and doing some Christmassy Simpson stuff. So if that is a thing that appeals to anybody, if yellow spiky-haired amalgamations pretending they're in a sitcom are your thing, then do that. Then do that. Just consume the Aether. It is not. It's not sustaining me. So, what do we have on the docket to talk about today? Well, first thing, we got Ken Ham to talk about. Now, Ken Ham's always a fun guy. He's always a fun guy to talk with. Not with, but talk about. Because the dude is so heavily entrenched in his way of thinking, his fundamentalist way of thinking, that anything that is said to the contrary is always it's fun to watch him freak out. He's like Humpty Dumpty. Every single time you knock him off the wall, he shatters, and no amount of mental help can put him back together. What do we have after that? Well, apparently Growlithe farted, and that smells horrible. So that's a thing. But the next thing we have after that requires me to actually go look at the title of the stream because I have forgotten, because of course I forgot. I'm that type of person where I forget things. Oh yeah, we're going to be going over MAGA Book. MAGA Book, for those who want that kind of insanity. Because that's a thing. That's a string. Streams have titles every now and again. Every now and again they do. So, Ginger Bob, you don't know what VG Cats is? Oh, wow. Never mind. I'm no longer going on Ginger Bob's chat. I'm kidding. I'm not doing that. Yeah, if we're gonna go into Ken Ham, we have to begin with the Ham and Egg song, right? If we don't, it's blasphemy. Without the Ham and Egg songs, it's just wrong. It's absolutely wrong. You're uncultured. This is true. I mean, you think Secret Rings is a bad game. That is uncultured enough. Sonic and the Secret Rings is a phenomenal masterpiece. I can't say that with a straight face. It's a good game. It's just not like Sonic Adventure 2 good. But I understand if you hate it and are also wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. Aight. We're not getting started on that one right now. Hey, we can do it. I will do an entire playthrough on this channel of Sonic and the Secret Rings, and I will enjoy it. Don't tempt me. I will do it. I will upend this stream and start playing Secret Rings right now. I'll do it. Aight. If you unironically enjoy that, I will be flabbergasted. Look, I am tempted to do it. I am tempted to just do that right now. Hello. Well, one, I was tempted to ask you for a drink because I'm an idiot and forgot mine. I knew that was going to be the answer. No, I was tempted to upend the stream and just start playing Sonic games. Okay, so let's actually get on topic. Let's get on topic. So usually when I tackle Ken Ham, I'm going after his religious fundamentalism alone, or I'm going after the harm that comes from one of his views. It's very rare that I get to tackle Ken Ham in a way that is purely political. And by purely political, I mean it begins that way, and then it just kind of devolves. Now, if any of you have seen the episodes that other creators like Cosmic Skeptic have done on Ken Ham's Twitter, then you know that it's a special place. And there's even a badge of honor for some atheists on the internet. Can we get blocked by Ken Ham? Because getting blocked by Ken Ham, it's almost like that's how you know you've made it. If Ken Ham has taken the time out of his day to put a block on you, because he doesn't use block bots, I think because he doesn't know how, but he definitely blocks people manually, and when he does, it is a huge thing. So let's go ahead and take a look at Ken Ham himself over on Twitter and see what I'm talking about today. So I'm going to do my best to do a Ken Ham voice for this. I don't know. Were you there? So, Biden wants unity. Does he want unity based on the absolute authority of the word of God? Does he want unity acknowledging marriage as one man and one woman, abortion as murder, and that God made only two genders, male and female? No, to all of these. And can there ever be unity in this? Well, there can be unity in this. If you accept the scientific consensus on things like abortion, which is that it's not a scientific conversation, it's a fucking philosophical one, a realm that you're bad at, mind you. You're absolutely shit at science and philosophy. If you could understand things like the fact that marriage does not need to be just between a man and a woman. Marriage is a social construct that we created ourselves, and insofar as we created it, we can also determine who it goes for, and there's really no good argument for it to only pertain to men and women, so that one doesn't work. And then when you go to the two genders thing, I love how he says male and female, when usually when you use the words male and female, you're talking about sex, but when you use the words men and women, you're talking about gender. I like that little, like, I don't want to say it's a fuck up because I don't think he cares. I think he would have to care a little bit first for that to have been a mistake on his part. Even when you talk about sex is a bimodal thing. Gender is a bimodal thing. There's too many variations on sex, even though there are two extremes, just like there's too many variations on gender, even though there are two extremes, for you to really hold this position unironically. But then again, nobody has ever accused Ken Ham of understanding biology, and certainly nobody has ever accused Ken Ham of understanding social issues. So I don't think in either one of these cases Ken is doing anything really like exceptional. But let's continue here. Can there ever be unity in this world? No. As God's word states, the light, Jesus in his world in the gospel, for those of you who didn't understand what the light is in the context of Christianity, has come into the world. And people loved the darkness rather than the light because their works were evil. We live in a dark world because of sin, and there will never be unity in this. In this world, as a spiritual battle rages around us. For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the cosmic powers over the present darkness, against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly places. Before we continue on with that, I am curious here. Ken Ham, what is... I'm very, very curious here. What are you right now? I'm curious. It's hard to nail down what Ken Ham's net worth is. The Ark Encounter alone is a $120 or a $102 million item. I want to find his net worth because the argument that I want to make is that Ken Ham is part of the principalities and powers. Because I want to do the Marxy thing real quick, where I view this through a lens of class conflict, where it's not just that I'm against Ken Ham because he's a religious fundamentalist and a bigot, but I can also be against him because class conflict. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, that's funny. So there's a YouTube net worth calculator. There's a YouTube net worth calculator. Whereas instead of calculating anybody's net worth based on the assets that they own and the salary they might have, it does it just based on the YouTube channel alone. And I'm gonna be honest, this isn't what I was expecting to find, but it is fucking hilarious. Now I recognize that this is not his actual net worth. This is just based off of his YouTube channel alone. I'm curious what it says about mine. What is the net worth for me? 22,000 net? Interesting. Hey, I've made $11 so far today. Imagine making $11 a day and then it's saying that I have a $22,000 net worth based on my YouTube channel. I don't trust the analytics here. I don't. But in general, just based off of the amount that the Ark Encounter is worth, I would say that Ken Ham is certainly part of the principalities and powers in at least some form. He's definitely, if I were to be a dick and just like completely upheave this and talk about it through the lens of class conflict and just like be a reductionist for a second here, for a moment, then I would just say, hey, Ken, you're in power. Like I am not in power. You're in power. If anybody's having a war with principalities and power, it's me against you, not you against Biden. In this case, but let's continue on his thing. I didn't find the net worth that I wanted to. I'm sure somebody will be able to find it and throw it in the comments section. Wait, where'd it go? There can never be unity in this fallen world. As we're told, in the world, you can have tribulation. As Christians, we need to be doing our best to shine light in the darkness. Ah, shining light in the darkness, something that Ken Ham classically does when he lies about science. Let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works, and give... I feel as though that's not the actual character limit. I really feel like I don't like these long tweets like this. So they may see your good works, and give glory to your Father who is in heaven. So, with calls for unity, what should the Christian do? We should always be prepared for war. Ah, yes, the war you will definitely be having with people. Have you ever wondered what a spiritual war actually means? Because I'm going to go ahead and just give a hot take real quick, and I'm sure there's going to be at least a handful of Christians in my audience are going to be upset, but I'm going to go and say it right now. Those of you that believe you're in a spiritual war, I'm going to go ahead and say the word I have for you, and that's a LARPer. I am very convinced that it is a form of LARPing. Not that you're aware of it, at least for Ken. I don't think he's aware of it. I think he legitimately believes that he's going into battle, but at the end of the day, it's just live action role play. That's all this is. That's all I see here. If you truly believe that you've got a war against Satan, and by entailment, anybody that Satan has influence over, I'm going to be completely honest. I think you're just role-playing. I think you're convinced you're not. I think Ken is convinced he's not. But truly and honestly, that's what I get from this. So, with calls for unity, what should the Christian do? We should always be prepared for war. Finally, be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, again, a thing that you can't actually put on, that you may be able to stand against the schemes of the devil. For we do not wrestle to be against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the cosmic powers over the present darkness, against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly places. Ephesians 6:10 through 12. Now, I like how he starts this out. So does Biden want unity? I'm angry about women having rights to their own body and gay people having rights to marriage. And I'm upset that more than two genders confuse me, because anything outside of binary options is a very painful thing for my tiny brain to comprehend. And then it just turns into a sermon. It just turns into a sermon at that point. And could I make an argument against the thing? My argument is, again, that I believe that this is all just live-action roleplay. This is grandstanding. This is Ken Ham getting up on his pulpit and shouting at his imaginary enemy and hoping that his audience sees him shouting at his imaginary enemy. And then here we are. And you know what? You know what? We have a gift for that. Will you just shut up? Honestly, I don't have a whole lot more to say on this. It's just, what I see is an old man who is angry that the world is changing around him, and the only thing that doesn't change in his life is his Bible. And so he clings onto that one unchanging thing, and then uses that one unchanging thing as the filter through which he sees the rest of the world. And honestly, it's really sad to watch. Now, if there had been anything of more substance, I would have had no problem going into it, but it's just LARPing. It's just LARPing. And it's honestly kind of sad to see. But if this type of depressing shit is a thing that you don't mind watching, by all means, hit the subscribe button on my channel, not on his Twitter. That would be kind of weird. But yeah, the subscribe button, the bell notification icon. You could even go check out Patreon if that's a thing that you want to do. If you really want to support just flaccid content like this, you do you. I say that knowing that my groceries rely on it. Maybe I have a very terrible business strategy. This is why I don't work in a capitalist society. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Just... okay, let's get into chat and super chats. First thing, Ginger Bob did ask, is Ken Ham British, Australian? Also, was asked, do I know about the Animaniacs controversy? Yes, I do know about the Animaniacs controversy, the Johnny Depp thing, and honestly, I think everybody is freaking out for no fucking reason, because the show was written far and well before the pinnacle of the Amber Heard controversy. On top of that, the joke that's being told in the show is not about him lying about abuse. It's about something completely different. And if we were to take a show that is already done and say, hey, let's go back and change things because they may be a little offensive now, I kind of have an issue with that because I'm also a preservationist when it comes to media. It's one of the reasons why I'm in favor of emulation for video games, because I think preservation of media is important because media is an art form. So just like I wouldn't want to see a redone version of Song of the South. I would just want to watch that, knowing that it's got a shit ton of racist undertones, knowing that there's a reason that it was pulled from the Disney library. I would still rather see it in its original form, personally speaking. We do have a super chat from Patrick Ryan, 16 now. Is that in? I don't know what that's in relation to. $16 for Ken Ham now, or is the? Oh, it's for the. Because my thing says I've made $11 today so far, and your thing says $16 today. Okay, that makes sense. I know why it says $11 today, and I can actually show you why. Let me do a thing real quick. Because this is funny. So I've been going over the MAGA TikToker stuff a lot, and they use so much copyrighted material in their shit that this keeps happening. Let's see here. Let me refresh this. So, refreshing. Okay, so this is what keeps happening. I need to request a view for this real quick. Yes, I would like that video to be monetized. Please. Alright, so the Logan Paul video, which of course came out only about 2 hours ago, is the only thing monetized that came out today. But the MAGA TikTok one is under review for ad suitability, and also there's a copyright claim on it because the dude used copyright shit in his video. The Unfuck Politics one, I have no idea how much money that actually might have made. But I know that it also has a copyright claim on it because the dude I was responding to used copyrighted material, and that is currently in dispute. Let's see here. Trump one is age restricted. That's fine. Again, this is another MAGA TikTok one. Age restriction, which is fine. Ad suitability, confirmed by review. That one was the really racist one. So I think that that makes sense. Oh, did I finally win this one? I hope so. So all the ones that say escrow means that they're actually, like, YouTube and me and the person who owns the copyright material are all in a fight right now trying to figure out who actually gets to monetize that particular content. So that's fun. It means that I'm going, hey, I am doing a critique on someone else's video. It is not my fault that that video contained copyright materials that I would not have used in my videos in the same fashion. I would have engaged in some transformation or some syncing of them or something where the copyright censor doesn't immediately grab it and then end up having to fight YouTube for that all the time, which is just dandy. It is just dandy. It feels great and wonderful to have to, hey, go away, me. I don't want to watch one of my videos. They're all bad. Stop. They're all awful. It's just, it's weird. Also, gonna be honest, the phone number for the sex hotline thing in Animaniacs, I really honestly think that they shouldn't have edited that out. Because at the end of the day, if you are the type of person to go through the hoop of going onto Hulu, watching Animaniacs, seeing a phone number there, and then calling that phone number, you deserve what happens to you. Honestly. Did I find out what's wrong with the car? One of the things, we had to replace the coolant system, the bank that holds the coolant liquid, and then some of the tubes. All that is replaced. Do I have the thing here? I might. Hold on. I think I actually have the slip. Aha! I do. Had to grab it from the lower shelf. All right. This is the paperwork for what we had to do. Radiator drain and fill. Of course, had to get charged for the antifreeze to go in. Radiator hose package. A coolant recovery tank needed to be replaced. Let's see. Yeah, so the tank, the hoses around the radiator, and then, of course, replacing all the fluids is what was wrong there. Now, my car is giving me another error, which is an oil pressure error, and I have no idea what that is about. So we'll figure out how to repair that one next. And then the dryer in the house went out too. Just literally that happened today. So I'm not 100% certain if it's because there's a breaker tripped or something. I'm going to flip the breakers in the whole house here after the stream probably, and see if maybe the dryer tripped a breaker because it was being ran with like a microwave or something. Though they shouldn't be on the same circuit. So yeah, I gotta figure that stuff out. So I am very, very curious as to when things will simply stop breaking in quick succession. Yeah, dryer should be on its own circuit, so I don't think it is because it was ran on something else. I don't know what's going on with it. I know that it doesn't turn on now, and it would be the second dryer that I've had that does that. It is an older dryer, so is the other one. Maybe they just both were breaking around the same time. I have no idea. But it would suck to replace a dryer twice. What are my thoughts on the Creek tribe and prosing taxes? I don't have thoughts on that because I don't know anything about it and its context. I do not know, so I cannot give an opinion on it. Get Ocean over to help you smoke out the tech gremlins. Oh, boy. I really, really, really want things to stop breaking. I really do. It would be really cool if they just stopped. That would be excellent. We have all the materials coming in on the 27th to repair the kitchen. And then we're going to be calling a plumber. And I don't know how much that's going to cost to fix all of our plumbing. Anybody who's had... If you've had extensive pipe damage, how much should I budget for the plumber? What's that going to cost? What's that going to run me? For those who know. Could the dryer be a dust thing? Something get clogged and it says we stop it to catch fire? It might be. I might have to run the hand vacuum in it and see if maybe there's an issue. I don't know. Basically, with the what does the plumber have to do? Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see here. Have you guys seen the video that was on Twitter? I mean, I can find it again in my actual camera roll real quick and show you what is going on. I don't know all what they have to do. I can tell you what is going on though. Screen recorder, videos. Not that one. Here we go. This one is the better one. You don't have Twitter. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I'm going to make sure that I can do this real quick. Yep, add this as unlisted. Damage. I should have just added this to freaking YouTube to begin with. Alright, give it a sec. It's going to take about 5-ish minutes. That's what it says, right? About 16 minutes now. 19 minutes. Okay, let's maybe connect to Wi-Fi. Trying to upload it as we speak. It's giving me some problems. 6 minutes, 4 minutes. Aha! There we go. Going to Wi-Fi fixed that. Now I'll be able to see that. Gingerbot says, head out and record bed. Gotta head out and record bed. Enjoy the shit. Good luck. All right. Well, thank you, Gingerbob. Hopefully you have a wonderful time. Enjoy going to bed and being able to sleep because that is always helpful. Sleep is always good. I'm going to drop a thing there real quick. And I will show the thing once it actually breaks off. Give me a second. Is it uploaded? 95% processed. So that's going to take a second. That's going to take a sec. And then I will be able to do it. Gets atheist vat. Wait, what? I feel as though those were words that needed to be spoken differently. Okay. Ready to watch. It tells me it's ready to watch. Let's go ahead and see if it is. Alright. Here we go. So, I'm in our crawl space. There's the entrance to it over there. And, we certainly got some fun water damage. So this is the whole extent over here. Let's see if I can give you guys a better look. Sorry for the sniffles, I'm kind of sick. I was sick that day, it sucked. There's kind of the breadth of where water leaking has happened. So let's go ahead and bear in mind,
up under here.
Nothing in the house is on to get water. So this leaking is just constant.
Sorry for the sniffles, like I said. That whole under area. All the way over. Hey, Growlithe. All the way over there is just dark muck. That's where our kitchen sink is. And we don't have any water on right now, so I don't know.
The main is not switched off at this point. It's that there's nothing in the house currently that is... There's no, like, faucet running or anything in the house at this point.
Where this leak is coming from, or why. Almost looks purposeful? I don't know. I've not done under crawl space shit.
House insurance does not cover gradual water damage. If the water damage did not happen instantaneously, like an instant pipe burst and then suddenly things broke, insurance does not cover it. Warranty does not cover stuff like that generally either. So this is something you have to catch when it starts, and we're first-time homeowners, so we didn't catch shit like this
before. So if any of you know what I'm looking at and why it looks as bad as it does, then please let me know.
Yeah. That is where we sit right now as far as the water damage is concerned. That's what's going on. That's what we're repairing. So I need to get a plumber out here to fix all of that shit, and then we'll have the materials out here so that once that is fixed, we can then repair our kitchen. Because, of course, we'll have to rip up the walls and shit because the drywall is spongy right now. He says, do you need me to fix it for you? I mean, if you can get out here and fix it, I'll take it. Like... We shouldn't need a shop vac to get the water that's collecting on the ground because our crawl space just leads down to dirt, so that water's absorbing into the dirt. Now, eventually, it will erode things, and just water erosion eventually destroys things, but not in any, like, quick amounts. So, Draken, what we're doing is we are ripping the entire wall out and replacing it with new wall. We're just flat out replacing the thing. That way, whether or not there is mold, it will be stripped out and taken away. Like, it's all going away. Northwestern Georgia. So, yeah, it's fun. What we have right now, we have the... Let me pull up the material cost real quick. I have Home Depot app. Where are you? Can I see my old orders on here? Can I see my old orders? Da, 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 da. Message center. Okay, that's fine here. Recently viewed, store finder. How does the Home Depot app not have the ability to see your old orders? I don't understand. Why is that a thing? Okay, I guess I'll just pull it up. I'll pull up the picture I took of it. Oh my god. The auto thing on the phones that tells whether or not it needs to give you more or less light is never actually accurate. It is frustrating. How long before a portal to hell is found under your basement? Good question. Good question. I don't know. Alright, so here's what we are picking up. This is ignoring the fact that we need mortar and shit for tiling. We have a economy flooring trowel for tiling afterwards because we want it to be waterproof. Grouting, again, for the tiling. Hard tile spacers for the tiling. Rigid paddle mixer for the tiling mortar. Rust-proof steel tile nipper, again, for the tiling. Ceramic floor and wall tile, the actual tiles themselves, 13 cases of them. Poly blend sanded grout, again for the tiling. Premium kill dried square edge white wood common board, which is what's going to be the wall because we are moving away from drywall and moving to that kind of wall, moving to wood wall. 15 by 32 ply sheathing, which is what you use for the subfloor. Since our subfloor obviously has to get ripped the fuck up. Let's see here. We are getting a drill and drive set for the drill that we have because when you are putting in tile, if you have to snake anything through it like a pipe, you've got to drill the hole in the tile yourself. And I did not have a set of things to do that. A grout flooring float, and then buckets for mixing the mortar and shit. That is the stuff we have on order right now. And again, that's not counting the tile leveling set and the mortar itself. So yeah, that's fun. I hate everything. That's not going to be a fun project. Why is there a buzzing to anybody else? That's weird. I hear buzzing. Anyway. Yeah, I hear it through my headphones when I try to turn my pillow on. I can't do a stream like that. So I'm just not going to. I'll just manage without the massage pillow. Back pain will just have to be back pain. Fuck it. We'll suffer. We'll suffer together as we do. Give you some accounts to try if you're willing to give me a comment back or an email. I'm just gonna touch your situation. Some accounts to try? I don't know what that means. Blame the FCC. Federal Communications Commission. Did I see the mysterious monolith in Utah? No, I didn't. I did not. Oh, there's a conversation that I wanted to get into. And it's about... With everybody who has been... oh, hold on, before I get into that. Jordan, the things that I've covered so far, I covered Ken Ham. I went through the Ken Ham thing because Ken Ham decided to go full fundamental evangelical and turned criticizing Biden into a Bible sermon. So that was the thing. So I went over that. Past that, I have not covered anything else. But I did want to take a small break to do something positive with everybody. Because I'm going to go into a rant a little later about how nobody makes it alone. But before we get into that, so does everybody in the chat want to go through something positive, something funny? Because I have some commercials here. Violently capitalistic commercials, but they are still hilarious, and I think viewing them together could be fun for everybody. Give me an H in the chat if you want to see violent capitalism, insofar as it relates to literal coffee commercials. So we'll do some positive vibes here. I know usually I cover a lot of negative stuff. I'm angry and all that other fun stuff. I kind of want to do something positive. I want to see something. Not just me doing a separate stream where I'm just like next to a Christmas tree and doing all that stuff, but I want to actually cover something positive on the channel right now. So this is going to be an only positive vibes moment here. Does everybody know what Wilkins coffee is? Is everybody familiar with Wilkins coffee commercials? If not, you're in for a treat. Let's engage in leftist viewership of violent capitalism. Literally. So, let's go.
Put your money in here and you get a cup of Wilkins coffee. I don't want any. Then push that button. How about a cup of Wilkins?
That fucking smug face. So, the guy who's responsible for the Muppets, this is how he got his start. He got his start by doing stuff like this. And honestly, I wish that the volume could be higher for the commercials themselves, because they are fucking hilarious. And honestly, if I got my start doing something like this, I wouldn't be upset. I wouldn't be upset. But can you just imagine that? Hey, do you have this insert product here? No, I don't. Okay then. Time to die. Can you think of anything more violently capitalistic than that? Just, do you have my product? No. Get punished for it. It's perfect. It is absolutely perfect. It's almost as violently capitalistic as the society portrayed in Among Us, where somehow your overlords have been able to get you to be forced to do your work even after death.
With this camera, I shoot pictures of people who don't drink Wilkins coffee. I'm ready. Shoot. Anybody else?
He's just literally, let's just aim the gun at the audience. Just, I shoot people who didn't get my product. Bang. Anyone else? Does anyone else not want to buy product? Is this what I need to do for super chats going forward? Just when I need super chats, this is what I do to people who don't give me super chats. That was perfect. That was amazing. I shot it at the wall and it bounced back and landed perfectly here. What? How the fuck? Anybody else? My God. If you don't send super chats, we get violent. That's how we go. That's what we do.
You'll like this new car. Yeah? It's got a built-in maker for Wilkins Instant Coffee. Who needs it? Well, you can't sell them all.
Again, I wish that the volume was better on these. It's so low. But this has a coffee maker. Okay, but why would I care about that? You didn't like the product. so you must now be punished. What insanity have you stepped into, Necotina? Well, the insanity you've stepped into is we are watching a parody, yes, but literal violent capitalism. It's great. By the guy who made the Muppets before he got famous and before Kermit the Frog actually was a household name. His step-headed red child was actually selling coffee, and that coffee is what made what actually allowed Kermit to be famous later on in his life.
Got your parachute? I forgot it. How about the Wilkins coffee? I forgot that too. You'll never...
He literally just murdered him. Do you not have my coffee? Time to die. What's that mean? You don't understand that Kermit the Frog is actually just Jordan Peters. You don't understand the methodological substrate of Kermit the Frog and how he is actually both Brett Kavanaugh and also Jordan Peterson all at the same time. It is the holy trinity of frog, of gay frogs. In fact, Alex Jones would be very proud. Brett Kavanaugh and his beer, Jordan Peterson and his methodological substrate, and Kermit the Frog with Miss Piggy. It is the holy trinity of gay frogs.
Forget this.
Any last requests, like for a cup of Wilkins coffee? No. You don't drink Wilkins? No. How shocking.
How shocking. They all play out like this. Every single one of them play out like this, and it's wonderful. It is absolutely perfect.
Want a cup of Wilkins coffee?
What'll Mr. Wilkins do if I don't?
Oh, he'll probably put his foot down.
That one doesn't elicit as much for me because that's very dad jokey, but it's still good. It's still good. Okay, and then that's a guy who put together the compilation, I believe, right? No, this is the Jim Henson's coffee. Okay. So there's nothing really to say after all that, right? It's just good dark humor. I like it. I'm still so surprised that the dart came right back. Just perfect. I can't believe it came back perfectly. God, I mean, the dart is actually green. It's not easy being green. Jesus Christ. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that little shot of positivity. Dark humor, dark roast. Ooh, that's what it was. The whole time it was a dark roast. I'm pretty sure I read 12 Rules for Life, and that lack of Wilkins coffee is a diagnosis for death. I think I do want to try to do positive vibe things more often, because I feel like there's a stream of negativity that comes from these streams sometimes. Okay, so Demi Puff, the very first thing we did is we went over Ken Ham and his answers to Biden, and then this last little 10 minutes has been going over the Wilkins coffee commercials of all things, and it's great. They're absolutely stupendous. Literal Muppets engaging in violent capitalism. But truly and honestly, the most important thing that happened during all of that was that in reenacting one of their scenes, I fired my gun, my Nerf dart blaster here, at the wall, and it came back. The dart shot back and just landed right here. Just right here perfectly. That's the thing you missed. I would highly recommend rewinding to that moment, and I'm so glad that I caught it on camera. Because there is no reason... There is no reason that should have happened. We'll just feed the belt through real quick. Reload. There we go. Belt-fed blasters are weird. Found a compilation of the commercials with good volume. That's good. I'm going to have to actually go in and... You know what? Since we're here, I'm going to actually go and fix the volume for those in post real quick. Because we need to. So this is temporarily, this is now an editing stream. If everybody would like to see an editing stream. Give me an H in the chat if you'd like to see an editing stream, a G in the chat if you'd really rather not. But realistically, do you have a choice? Because if you don't like this edited Wilkins coffee, we could just kill you. Okay, and then we move this over here. Power play, Cirrus goes for the editing stream. Yep. That's exactly what we do. Alright. So now we need to isolate the areas of here that got really low. Oh.
Put your money in here and you get a cup.
Okay. So we've isolated this area's low. Can isolate that this area is low. This one down here is low. This area right here looks low. Okay, and then is there another one here? Yep. There's another one right here. Oh, no. I made a mistake. I unlinked them. That was not the button I meant to press. That was not the button I meant to press. Like this, and it's wonderful.
He'll probably put his foot down.
Okay, there's another. Isolate that up. And that's it, right? Okay, cool. Cool. So what we do now is we grab one of these, take the timing off of the audio level, and increase the audio level up by 10 decibels. Wonderful. It is absolutely perfect.
Want a cup of Wilkins coffee?
What'll Mr. Wilkins do if I don't?
Oh, he'll probably put his foot down.
That one doesn't elicit. Okay, so doot. So 10 decibels was enough? What was it before?
What'll Mr. Wilkins do if I don't?
Oh, he'll probably put it.
Yeah, let's drop that back. Put that back to 10 decibels. Actually, I can probably go to 15. It is absolutely perfect.
Want a cup of Wilkins coffee?
What'll Mr. Wilkins do if I don't?
Oh, he'll probably put his foot down.
That one. Okay, so it is absolutely perfect. Okay, let's cut that. Put that there. It is absolutely perfect.
Want a cup of Wilkins coffee?
What'll Mr. Wilkins do if I don't?
Oh, he'll probably put his foot down.
There we go. Okay, so now we copy the volume here. We select all instances that specifically have the cutouts. And now, all of them should have the volume change. Let's go.
Put your money in here and you get a cup of Wilkins coffee. I don't want any. Then push that button.
And it didn't. Why not is the question. Why not? What is this?
A cup of Wilkins coffee? What'll Mr. Wilkins...
Okay, so now we go back on here. Volume. The volume should transfer now, right?
Coffee? No. You don't drink Wilkins? No. How shocking.
How shocking. They all play out like this. Every single one of them play out like this. Okay, so now we should be able to go through and do that. All of these should have it now, right? Right?
Put your money in here and you get a cup of Wilkins coffee. I don't want any. Then push that button. How about a cup of Wilkins?
That fucking smug face. So, the guy who's responsible for the... Okay, and then let's go ahead and just be kind. Oh, wait, no, this for it. Doesn't have the beep. Okay, cool. Actual timeline before you hit export. Everything breaks, and it hates you. Are you going to take out the parts where you complained about the audio? No. No, because... So, with me complaining about the audio as I'm going, likely that will be the indicator to somebody who's watching the VOD version of it, not the live stream version of it, that the reason the audio kind of gets weird in places is because I was having to do audio in post. Hopefully, they will understand that. That is my hope. Personally. So, all right. I do have a topic I want to get into real quick. Real quick. It's very important to me. Also, has Nightbot not sent anything in forever? Okay, it actually has been. Cool, cool, cool. I'm glad Nightbot is still working. Broken piece of garbage that it is. Really, really I am. While I am here, before I get into the next bit, which the next bit actually pertains a lot to this. I'm going to shill the money pool real quick. The thing that says that we'll be able to get everything repaired. Remember, everyone, with the money pool, if we get to $3,000 on the money pool, then I will do a reading of the Communist Manifesto in either Mickey Mouse's or Goofy's voice. That is still on the table. For those who don't know, the link that I just threw in the chat is for the is for the fundraiser for repairing the house, because we don't know what the plumber is going to cost. We might find out that there's more materials that we need that we don't have, and we're not going to have a kitchen for several days while we do this. So this is also going to be paying for our food during that time, because no kitchen, no food. Cannot cook with no kitchen. So, with all that said, that is there. If anybody would like to donate, I would be incredibly grateful. And if we do hit $3,000 in that goal completely, then, well, that's still not the goal itself. I'm actually going to lower the goal now, because it doesn't need to be as big anymore. Because we're doing it ourselves, it really just needs to be that, I think. I think 6,000 is enough if we're just doing it ourselves. I don't see it needing to be as much. 20,000 was what we budgeted when it was going to be done by a professional, but the only thing we're going to get professionals to do now is the plumbing itself. Why is it paused? Shouldn't be paused. I'm so sorry. It wasn't supposed to be paused. I made a mistake. I am a mistake. So, with all that said, I guess it should be said, the next thing that I do want to talk about has to do a lot with the fact that I am having to throw a PayPal poll out there. Like, hey, we're going to have to repair our kitchen. Everything is, breaking over there. The wall is spongy. The water damage is massive. The materials are coming, but of course we still got to pay for the plumber. We are going to have to pay for food during that time because we're not going to be able to use our kitchen because, of course, we won't have one. And if we find that something is broken more, then we'll need to get another person out here. We'll need to get an electrician out or something, depending on what might break. I don't know. But I think it goes without saying, with us having to do that, that nobody really does it alone. Nobody goes it alone. And nobody succeeds alone. So I've had friends every now and again who, when they succeed in some way, they go, well, I did it on my own. Like, let's say they won a card game tournament. I did it on my own. Okay, well, no, you didn't. Because the knowledge that you used to get better at the game was likely harvested from other people, and you looked up that knowledge, and then you took it for your own, and then got better using that. Had those people not taken those first steps for you, you wouldn't be here. The people who you sparred against for your tournament, those people are part of the stepping stones that led you to actually get to where you are today as well. If you are a business owner, this is one of the reasons I hate when people try to argue that, well, CEOs made it on their own, so they deserve everything they have. No, that's not how this works. Nobody makes it on their own. That CEO doesn't exist without the workers. Their workers were a reason that they managed to succeed. Without those workers being willing, sometimes to work for, starvation wages, depending on the company, that CEO would not be successful. Their success was predicated on other people. Their success is also predicated on people being willing to buy their stuff, being willing to accept whatever they had to offer. You don't succeed alone. No one is a self-made man. If you become a store manager, and at a grocery store or, for a fast food place, and so you're making enough money to take care of your family, and you're like, I did it on my own. No. The coworkers that didn't rat on you when you decided to go into the freezer for a second or two too long because you were exhausted, you owe something to them. The people who believed in you enough to promote you up the corporate ladder to get you where you are, you owe shit to them too. Not, owe something materialistically. Just in general, you didn't do this alone. Your success was predicated on the actions of other people. And the best way to do this, the best way to give an example of this would be to use myself as an example. So I do YouTube full time, and I less and less and less have had to rely on fundraisers, with the exception of, the kitchen exploding, in order to survive. More and more, I'm able to do it based off of just the patron dollars and the YouTube advertiser revenue and then the affiliate earning stuff. Did I do it alone? I know for a fact I didn't. For one, I have to thank Raz. I didn't do it alone because during times where I was focusing on my channel, Raz was the one bringing in money so that I could focus on my channel, so that I could dedicate my time to that specifically. It wouldn't have been possible without that help. And then you look at the history of my channel. From the beginning, there were people who, when I was advertising my channel on Kick, of all places, that was how I started, advertising my channel on Kick. There were people who, after engaging in conversation with me on there, said they were willing to go watch what I did. And then after I got my first 100 subs, Prophet Abzad was willing to work with me And we did a collaboration that got me to 300 subs. And then after the first Faithless Forum, Telltale was willing to shout me out. Got me to my first 700 subs. Granted, that also meant that I had a community that was now mostly consisting of furries, which really hasn't changed that much in the years going from that. So I'm honestly kind of glad that trend never changed. But then from there, I didn't succeed on my own, just based off of that beginning bit. I had help from other creators that pulled me up. I didn't pull myself up from my bootstraps. I put in work. Yes, there's, 700 videos on this channel now? That comes with time, that comes with effort of varying degrees. Some of them took more effort than others, and some of them were honestly lazy slapdash jobs. But at the end of the day, I didn't do it on my own. I got pulled up by other creators. And moreover, I got pulled up by fans, by subscribers. Everybody who's watching in the chat, everybody who's watching the live stream, do any of you honestly think I could have done this without you? Because I couldn't. Not just patrons, people who pay my bills, not just the YouTube advertising algorithm shit. None of that works without the viewers actually being there to actually get you there. I'm not self-made. Everything I do is predicated on you all being willing to be there for me as I do it. Everything I do is predicated on some other creator being willing to work with me. I'm not a self-made person because I was, suddenly able to be in, various groups doing things like speaking at Faithless Forum, being able to have conversations with people I respected, like Aaron Raw, Matt Dillahunty. That's not because of me. I'm going to take credit for the work that I put in, but it's not because of me alone. It's because of other creators, and it's because of people like you, people who are watching, people who got me here. The fan art section of the videos, for the edited videos, back when I was able to do a lot more of those, that fan art section only exists because people were willing to submit fan art. The whole thing that I do on streams going, hey, H or G, H for positive, G for negative. Anytime I do that. Do you think that exists without you guys picking it up? Without picking up that meme and running with it? That doesn't exist at all without that. Mr. Atheist was also pointed out. Jimmy Snow. Jimmy Snow, I was larger than him at one point. We worked together, and then as Jimmy exploded, as he got more popular, videos that we had done back when he was smaller than me started racking up views. And that turned into more subscribers. And then, of course, when we worked together later after he was already larger, that helped as well. It's not just working with creators larger than you. Sometimes working with ones that are smaller than you can end up having a cascading effect later on down the road. Nobody is a self-made billionaire. Nobody's a self-made millionaire. I'm still at poverty line for wages, but there are people who have looked at the fact that I do YouTube full-time and think that that's a goal. And you know what? If that's a goal that they want to have in life, cool. It was once a goal for me. I'm here now. I have to construct new goals, like being able to live comfortably instead of just at all. But I didn't do it alone. And nobody does it alone. Ray Kroc did not make McDonald's into the ubiquitous thing for better or worse. Capitalism on top of every other issue you can think of where McDonald's is concerned. Its food, its ethical practices, what have you. But Ray Kroc did not get to that point on his own. He had to take somebody else's idea and then just put a marketing spin on it. And then later admit that he was viewing McDonald's as a real estate business that just happened to sell food. The real estate was getting it in the right places. He didn't do it alone. I didn't do it alone. Hell, that business right now doesn't exist without the workers sitting there as the undercurrent making it go. So what is the point of something, of a video like this? What is the end goal? A couple of things. One, If you are the type of person that thinks that a CEO deserves to be where they are because they put in the work, and that's your only reason, you ignore the contributions from every single person that got them there, that let them survive up to that point, and then potentially even the people they leech and abuse off of after that fact, understand that they didn't do it alone. They didn't get there alone. It would have been impossible for them to get there alone. And on top of that, please, if you ever make it, if you ever get successful, don't forget the people that enabled you. Don't forget the people that got you there to begin with. I run a YouTube channel. My channel doesn't exist without viewers. If I start forgetting that those viewers are there, and I stop trying to do stuff that I think they will like or is helpful or what have you, my channel goes away. Any benefit, any success, anything like that, that I gained, it's gone. And it's that way with any business, any person. If they forget what made them who they are, it can very easily be taken away. Very, very easily. Nobody goes it alone. Nobody does it on their own. The people who think they do it on their own, who did it on their own, 99% of the time are arrogant and deluded. Other people got you there. Your parents raised you, or someone raised you to the point where you could do something, at the very least, at the very most minimal factor. You owe something to them. Don't forget that. And don't forget that when you idolize somebody. If you idolize someone because they did something on their own, no, they didn't. They didn't do it on their own. Somebody helped them get there, because that's how it always works. And just remember that. Hopefully for some people that can keep them humble. It is one of the things that, with all of the arrogance that I speak with on my channel, at least keeps me somewhat humble. So I am just hoping that maybe this video reaches the right person. Maybe. Even with the amount of building myself up that I've done on my channel, it was still predicated on people being willing to watch, people being willing to be patrons, people being willing to give me a chance on advertising, people being willing to work with me. It's always been predicated on that, and it will always be predicated on that. So I guess the last thing is thank you for helping me get where I have been, where I am right now, and wherever this channel ends up going in the future. Thank you. I don't functionally have words that can accurately describe it, and I don't want to fake an emotion because it wouldn't be fair to fake an emotion and just so I could try to deliver this more poignantly. I don't have a way to articulate the ways in which I am thankful. But just know that I am, and I didn't do it alone, and neither did anybody else. Thank you. Okay. And there goes the back. Ugh. I desperately need a drink. Because if I don't get a drink, I'm going to be very thirsty for the rest of the night. Yeah, hold on. Let me just... You know what? I'm going to do a thing real quick here. Because my mic has not been picking up sounds correctly. Open sound settings. Let's manage this real quick. Try to get some volume to it. Volume at 65. Jesus, that's low. How's that now? Is that bad? Is that doable? How does that sound now? How does this sound? Let's find out. It looks like it's peaking over on my end, but let's see what it actually does when I listen to it in recording. OBS videos. So, usually... Nope. So, how does this sound? Let's find out. It looks like it's peaking over on my end, but let's see what it actually does when I... So you can hear the case, fans? Yeah, I can't really do that. You're much louder, but not clipping on my phone speakers. Okay. Then I think I'll keep myself at this. I wonder why the audio just keeps on getting, like, more and more quiet. Is Skype on? Is that fucking on? Is that what's going on? I don't know. Alright. I'm going to be right back. And then when we get into the next bit, I'm going to go get my refill. And with that, I am back. Back. So, how is everyone doing? I am attempting to get my Elgato capture software to function again. Because when I rebooted my computer, not rebooted, but when I redid everything on my computer, it went away. It went away. Also, Jordan, you don't have to fit into a group of people. I barely fit into any group of people. Aha! It works. Okay. Let me put sound settings. Where's my sound settings? Open volume mixer. You know what? I have an idea. So now that I've gone on my rant, does anybody want to continue positive vibing? Get into some video games a little bit? Would that be alright with everybody? Yeah, VIDJA games. I need to go to the live streamer real quick. We'll get into MAGA Book. G-Wing, we did Ken Ham first. We did Ken Ham like at the earliest part of the stream. We already took over. But the Ken Ham video will be released in 2 days. So if you missed it, then you can just check over there. Hold on. There we go. Let us accurately change the category of the stream to gaming. There we go. Here we are. It should eventually turn. There it is. Has anybody here in stream played Crypt of the NecroDancer? This is Crypt of the NecroDancer. It is a roguelike game that is also rhythm-based. You have to move to the beat of the music. Figure we'll keep the positive vibes going. How's it going, Aubrey? Fuck. The game is Crypt of the NecroDancer, and I just failed horribly at it. Quick restart. Every movement has to be to the music. See you, Jordan. Fuck! I didn't even see him there. I zoned out and completely forgot that there was an enemy right there. Oops. Not on Twitch right now. Just on YouTube. So, I don't know what my opinion would be on you nuzlocking anything, really. I am an advocate for nuzlocking, though. I do enjoy it. I think I need to get over here. You missed the Ken Ham stuff? Okay. Ah, bombs. Jeez, we'll take that. Fuck. I just made my longsword a glass longsword. Fuck me. I don't think I can do this all with a glass longsword. Glass longsword just means it can break. I need to make it to the shop. Yay! We traded out the glass longsword for a blood broadsword, which works. We would not have been able to do that with just a glass sword. If you use a glass sword for too long, it just breaks on you. I don't want any of those. Those are all made of glass. How you doing? On and on it goes. I don't know what raise walls does. would just have to hope I can heal myself with this weapon. Ugh. I have no idea what the ballet shoes do. Fuck! And I died anyway. And I died anyway. There was no reason for me to die there. I was 1 kill away from healing. I made mistakes. Well, I guess I gotta go get upgrades now.
How's it going?
Okay, here we try again, I guess. Oh, am I fighting a dragon in the beginning? Yep. There's just a dragon at the very beginning. That didn't feel good. That did not feel good at all. Okay, we'll try this again. I'm so sorry that I am absolutely horrible at this. I'm sure there's some master at this game who's just, like, really upset at me right now. +1 into heart container or cookies. Let's see what the other guy has. Okay. It'll work. Oh, there's another bomb here. Go ahead and get all that. I'm gonna get a weapon before we go over that way. That was not what I meant to grab. I just forced myself to have extra mini-bosses for no reason. I didn't realize that thing could go through walls. Fuck. Okay. Maybe I won't fuck everything up again. What do you have here? The whip will work. There we go. What does this do? Lose items, gain health. Oh, it's a random item and it made me lose my weapon. I got cheaper shots. Fuck! And I died. Okay. I can still do it. What's the shop got in it this time? That is something I need right there. That will make the rest of this easy. I have not played 20XX. There we go. Yay. I have not played the new Call of Duty, but Raz is. Whee! And now we're down. Fuck! I was well set up, too. I just took way too much damage early. I don't need any of those. Whee! I would recommend playing it, and no, it's not expensive. believe that worked.
Huh?
Okay. My favorite game? Hard to say. Resident Evil 4 is a strong contender. Sonic Adventure 2 is also a strong contender. There we go.
King Konga.
Fuck! Damn it. My favorite Survivor game is probably Terraria. I thought I would be able to do that. I was very wrong. Let's try this again. Resident Evil Survival Horror. Minecraft and Terraria both count as survival games.
How's it going?
That was just bad. Ah, fuck. Okay, let's try again. Ah! Come on. Also, thank you very much, Plebeian Flens Finding Meaning, for the subscription. I want to host a LAN party again. I haven't been able to host one in ages. Okay, we got our healing right in time. Fuck! The weapon prioritized the wrong enemy. Okay.
Hey.
Of course it did. Wait, what else is purchasable with the 4 diamonds that I
How's it
have?
going?
Sure. Usually, I usually start the streams anywhere between 3 p.m. and 7 p.m.
What the? What? Whoa!
We'll just hop right down here. I don't really play Minecraft, so setting up my own Minecraft server wouldn't really do much good. What do we have over here? There we go. How many COD games have I played? A decent few. Modern Warfare, World at War, Black Ops. I also just fucked up my stream, I think. One sec. Let me figure out if I did. So, I did fuck up my stream. I pressed a button on the keyboard that made it to where everything just broken. It just broke. Which means I died. You know how great that feels? Wait, why is my volume not there? One sec. Okay. Game audio. Why are you not there? No, I wasn't on PC. I've been playing on Switch. This is my Switch controller. Yeah, no, I'm just breaking stuff on accident. That's what's going on right now. So let's exit out of that real quick. And boot it back up. See if I can't fix it. No. A capture card you just like plug the HDMI into, and then it routes it through USB into your PC. Give me just a second. There we go. Volume's back. Woo. The little thing that goes in the corner when someone subscribes. Just a stream element. Whew. Yay, I got the bombs on the last panel. Anybody who can look things up, can you tell me what cursed heart containers do? It is called Crypt of the NecroDancer. The fucking mire got me, and I should have been able to do it. What cursed heart containers do? I don't know what they do. Okay. So there's not much of a disadvantage to having cursed heart containers then. Fuck! I hate that. Because the clone fell in the muck. It didn't move when I thought it was going to, and then I died to it. Okay. We were talking about not Kingdom Hearts. Okay. Let's try again. I just took a whole bunch of unnecessary damage. Did you hate the Mario Bros. Stage? Go.
Death metal.
We did it.
Mom died when I was only 7. I heard Dad and Uncle Eli arguing after the funeral.
Now I have no choice, Eli. I have to find the golden loot.
And abandon your child?
With these notes, it shouldn't take long to find.
What was so important about golden loot?
Okay.
New character unlocked.
Hello. Hey.
What's so important about golden loot? Well, there's this little thing called capitalism.
How's it going? Hello. Hello.
Why must I fuck off? Fuck! It made me slip into it. And that made me slip directly into that. Okay. Okay. Learning this new area, which I know I'm going to suck. Fuck. Those are in a real awkward place. Thank you very much, Spicy Cats, for the subscription. Depends on the game. Some games I've played multiple times. Probably, Aubrey. Fuck. I agree with the Dave Rubin point, though. He doesn't really have a political position. He just has a bank account. I got teleported and died. Okay. Blood broadsword. This one, yep. How did the shove monster killed me, but how is the question? think that's enough dealing with this for today. That's where I'm at. Might depress quit. Yep, that's exactly what it is. This is a depressed quit. This is a depression quit. Thank you all for watching. Bye.